Hello students, welcome to the class of third year of Computer and Information Technology. We are studying the CSS subject, that is client side scripting, and the subject code is 22519. So today we will see our learning outcomes, videos learning outcomes. So today's videos learning outcomes are properties and methods of forms. We are learning the chapter number 3, that is form and event handling. So in this third chapter we are learning building blocks of a form. So in this topic we are going to learn today properties and methods of a form. So properties and methods of a form. The form property sets or return the value of the form attributes of an object element. The form attribute specifies one or more form the object elements belong to other object. So we will see some properties or some properties of the form. So these are the properties of the form and these are the description about the forms. So form object represents a form element in the HTML. So element property is an HTML collection and it provides a convenient access to all the elements in the form, means in these forms, in these properties. So each form in a document represent as an element of a document form. These elements are maybe buttons or input fields or checkboxes and so on. So our first property is action. Sets or return the value of the action attribute in a form. Then next is the element. So it returns the collection of all elements in the form. Then length. Length return the number of elements in the form. Then method. It sets or return the value of the method attribute in a form. So name. It sets the return of the value of the name attribute in the form. And the target. It sets or return the value of the target attribute in the form. So first action means it may be read and write string and that reflects the action attribute on the form. And the elements means it contains the number of elements in the form, means there may be 4 or 5 elements. So encoding means read and write string from specifies how to from data is encoded. Then length is used to return the total number of the element in from the form. These are like this, these are the method, name, target. These are the different methods, different properties for the form. So next is the methods of the forms. So these are the two methods of the form, reset method and submit method. So as the name suggests that the reset means reset a form and submit means submit a form. Then these are the events of the form. So these events are depends upon these methods. So on reset, first event is our on reset. So code is executed when the form is reset by clicking reset button. And on submit, so code is executed when the form submitted. These are the events in the JavaScript, on set and on button. Then next is the standard get elements methods. These methods are used in the JavaScript programming for getting the element by ID or by tag name or by class name. So these are the methods in the JavaScript. Document.get element by ID. It's find an element by element ID. Second is document.get elements by tag name. So it find the element by tag name. There are different tags, list, bold, like this. So like uh, list tag, it find the elements by the tag name. Then document.get elements by class name. Find the elements by class name. So in this document.get element by id method, this is the syntax for this method, where element is equal to document.get element by id. In this id is the element to locate, and it is the case sensitive. Then element is a object describing element that matching the specified id. Then next is the element dot get elements by tag name. So syntax for this is elements equal to where elements equal to element dot get element by tag name, and in the bracket actual tag name. In this, the element is a element with a matching tag name. If no elements are found, then the HTML collection is empty. Element is the element from where the search starts, and tag name is the qualified name or to look. So this is a program for assigning the value by get element by id method. So this is the statements for get element by id, and same function is used assign CL. This is element get element by id equal in parenthesis title dot value. Value is what? Basics of JavaScript. Then author name value is Wilton Paul. So end of the script tag. And in this form, id is equal to book, then id is equal to title, input id is equal to author, input type is equal to button, and id is equal to btn, and value is equal to assign value. And this is the onClick method, and onClick calls the assign functions. So end of the body, end of the HTML. So I have saved this program by 3.1.2 HTML, and then this is the output for this program. Then our next program is JavaScript by get element by tag name method. Previous we saw by id, then this is by tag name. These are the tags like HTML, head, title, body, and these are the list tags. Then these are the list tag, and in the list tag there are the list of fruits: apple, plum, grapes, mango, pineapple, guava. And by using this id method and tag name method, we are going to call this list. So in this here declaration variable item1 is equal to document.get element by id, then where elements document.get element by tag name, that is list, li is the tag name, then where atom2 is equal to elements 4, means number of length in this number of elements in this program. So document.write total number of list, then specified item1, specified item2, then this is the output for this program. Means this is the list and total number of list 6 means here are the total 6 elements. Then the specified atom 1 is plum, atom 1 id is equal to atom 1, that is plum, and atom 2 is pineapple. This is 2. Atom 2 is pineapple. Atom 2 fourth number element. Then atom 2 is the pineapple. 1, 2, 3, and this is fourth. Fourth number is pineapple. Okay. So these are the form methods and properties and events. By using these events and methods and property, we can create a form. Thank you.